The question is how to overcome pornography.
Harnessing culture for the cause, he persuaded a pop megastar to join him.
What made you agree to take part?
Well, only that I think if I can be part of something that is going to help, combat immorality and so forth, I think I'd like to be part of it.
How serious do you think the situation is at the moment?
It doesn't look particularly healthy. The attitude that general people have towards pornography and the sort of permissive, so-called society.
It was an intriguing new role for a man whose youthful, hip-swinging exhibitionism was once branded too sexy for British TV.
Yeah,
is that all right?
Come on, pretty baby, let's move it and groove it.
Cliff Richard was our first homegrown rock and roll hero and a teen idol of mine.
Yeah, I wanted to be you. Like
oh, thank God you didn't make it.
No.
An irrepressible mainstay of British culture, he's the only artist to have had hit albums in 8 consecutive decades, selling 21 million UK singles along the way.
My band and I made the first real rock and roll record in Britain. Move It just took off. It just exploded.
Let me tell you, baby, it's called rock and roll.
Almost a year later, 1959, I had my first #1, Living Doll.
Got myself a crying, talking, sleep.
Suddenly, we've become rock and roll stars.
To do my best to please.
And our lives changed overnight.
It was very important for kids like me, actually, that this could happen in Britain was incredibly exhilarating for us.
Suddenly, we were followed by fans everywhere.
Yeah, the screaming.
It's hard to express it because it's so unexpected.
But in a move none of us saw coming, Sir Cliff rebelled in a very different way in 1964.
I felt that there was something missing.
Finding religion and becoming an evangelical Christian.
Before you actually, went public with becoming a committed Christian, I was wondering whether or not you were anxious about it being against the anything goes ethos of rock and roll or of the 60s generally.
I was aware that I was doing something that was a little bit dodgy for a pop singer to do, that this is not going to be easy.
Please join the queue on your right. Unreserved, please join...
He kept his faith private until in 1966 he appeared at a rally held at Earl's Court in London, headlined by the massively popular American evangelist Billy Graham.
It is much bigger than wearing gay, isn't it?
19,000 fervent Christians revealed a religious Britain often overlooked in the glam and glare of swinging Britain.
When Billy Graham was coming through, I'd been a Christian by that time for about 2 years. And I got this letter saying he's heard of my conversion, and would I be prepared to sing and say something? And I said, okay, I'll come and do it.
You see, the human soul is so large that the world cannot fill it. All the popularity and all the money and all the sex experience, everything cannot fill your soul. Only God can fill it.
It was the most nerve-wracking because I knew now there were going to be press there. It was frightening to me to think, I'm going to say this thing, I'm going to sing.
Cliff, we're delighted to have you. Let's welcome him this evening as he comes.
And I chose the gospel song that I heard on Elvis's album.
It is no secret what God can do, what he's done for others, he'll do for you.
And I thought, oh my God, my arms. I couldn't bend my arms from touching the podium. That's how terrified I was to become publicly known.
Right.
And of course the press said, oh, Cliff's got God and he's got religion, and all that went on. But I got over that.
It culminated in a mass rally in Trafalgar Square and a concert in Hyde Park. The headline act, who else?
Help the poor boy who's hanging fireplace to me.
How do you feel now about the Festival of Light, looking back on it?
I am not bothered about whether people read the Bible or don't read the Bible or have something that they found called the light or whatever it is.
Right.
All I know is that the thing that drew me to Christianity was the fact that all of it was based on love. I'm with people that don't seem to be immoral.
Right.
None of us are perfect. I'm happily not a judge anymore.
Right.
When I first started, I was a bit judgmental. You know, I thought this
About
is it.
what?
About the religion and my faith and everything. And then suddenly I remembered, no, this is you. I do not judge other people now.